So I get a new question, and the person has a few questions in this comment. And you say, Ascendor, what am I missing? Is there a meaning in life other than to give one? Now, you have to see that if I would give you the answer, like that's the meaning, then it would either resonate with you or it won't. So what I'm trying to say with this is that you have to find the answer for yourself until it resonates from deep inside of your heart. It cannot be given from outside, but I can give you, and by the way, I'm going to continue with the rest of your comment, but I just want to say something to this question. I have a strong sense that the meaning of life is to find unity again. So, of course, when you're feeling separated and you're suffering, you're in this cycle, this never-ending cycle of Maya, and you're suffering, you're trying to accomplish something, you're trying to earn love, you're trying to earn status, you know, and then all of a sudden, at some point, you're gonna feel like something's missing, and then what's the meaning, what's the point, and then from there on, you're going to find out how can I become one again with all things, the rest of humanity, animals, plants, just everything, just you're the universe. And from there on, when you realize that you're one with everything, you just feel naturally like you're relaxing, you're chilling with your family. So there's a sense of joy. It's not an emotion, it's just a knowing that you're just, when you're being, then you're being with your family. It's just you and you and you. So from there on, the only purpose from there on is just to enjoy life. And then the next question is love real? And that is love. So when there is the experience of unity, there is automatically love. And then you say, I get why it's called the three illusions of control, approval, and safety. I've never heard of this actually. Does this mean all is out of control and just random? I wouldn't say that it's just random. I mean, the ego of course assumes that if it does not have everything under control, then everything is just going to be random. But as you can see, the world exists. There's no real ego that has anything under control. So there is still an intelligence. That's why I'm calling it the deeper intelligence. As you say, no, you said that already using the, you said already using the term deeper intelligence. There is a deeper intelligence. It's the one talking right now. It's the one listening right now. You just have to see that there is no separate entity in this head doing things voluntarily. You know, like breathing, the beating of the heart, the lungs are breathing on their own. Decisions happen, but there's no one in the center that has the things under control. It's just this infinite flow, which is what I call this deeper intelligence, and it's orchestrating life, in your life too. And right now, it wants to play as someone who's waking up to itself. That's what it's doing right now. And then you say, is everything happening for a reason? We have to be careful with the word reason, because the one that's asking is the ego again. Is everything happening for a reason? Because otherwise, if everything would be, you know, if nothing would have a purpose, then why am I even alive? Like, I need a reason to be alive. But, you know, as soon as you are giving a child a reason to play, then the fun stops. Like, when someone is spontaneously starting to sing because he's just so in the moment, then it sounds good. But if you want this person to sing just as good but for an audience, then he's probably going to become nervous because he has to pretend. He has to be conscious of the beauty of his voice. So he has to consciously make his voice beautiful. And it doesn't work like that. So when you say I need a reason, then automatically the reason is dead. I hope you can see what I mean. As soon as you're saying there needs to be a purpose in life and I need to find it, then as soon as you say that, and as soon as you're trying to look for the purpose of life, then you overlook the purpose of life. And as I've already mentioned, the purpose of life, in my opinion, is the experiencing the joy of being, and it's free. So it's a free gift that you have already received. But now you have to stop looking for it so that you can enjoy it, basically. So that's, in that sense, we can say that everything is happening for a reason, but it's not for a future reason. The reason is here, this. It's this being alive. And then you continue, I am very looking forward. I'm having trouble with reading today somehow. You say, I am very looking forward for your response, and I appreciate the time you took to read this. Much love and light. Much love and light back to you. It's really, you have to tell your ego, to your mind to be quiet. It's not really needed. It does not have to find everything out right now. Just be, and maybe go into nature and just feel the presence of all the trees and the plants, and maybe you find animals, and you can just kind of like absorb this energy and see that they are not asking questions like this. They're really relaxed. They're just in the moment. So nature can be a good Zen master for you. And I would say just learn to be and find the purpose of life. Find out that the purpose of life is already done. It is not something that you have to accomplish. It is not a missing piece that you have to find to complete something. Awakening is all about finding out that the picture is already perfect. It's this moment. As soon as you're not trying to finish it, and you'll see that it is finished. And what can happen is, you're abiding in this presence, not to wait for something in the future, but you're just abiding in presence. And what can happen is an opening of the heart. If the ego is very strong, then it can be very helpful to talk to the silence as if it is an entity that is going to take it for you, that is going to make it for you. So it's like you're not trying to meditate, but you are knowingly being open to receive meditation as if some other entity is meditating you. So that means you're letting go of control and therefore entering this flow state in which it is kind of clear that all the movements are not being done by a personal center, but all the movements are just happening with, at the same time with all the other universal movements that are happening right now. So it's just the universe talking right now. So from this perspective, you can experience everything for what it is, and you're no longer labeling it, because labeling things creates separation. But when you're not labeling things, then you can see them for what they are, and then there's this obvious connection. It's not a spectacular moment. It's just this, obviously we are in the same reality and we are that reality. So your first question was, what am I missing? You're not missing anything, but maybe you have to learn how to relax. Maybe you have to just learn how to sit with yourself without asking every single question that comes to your mind. Realize that when a question comes up, I need to find out how this works. What is this? What's the purpose? Just see that's the mind asking, and then just focus. Don't focus back, but just realize that this activity of the mind is not you. There's a space in which all these sensory inputs are appearing in. You are that space, so you're not the sound, you're not what you see, you're not the thoughts that are appearing, you're not the bodily sensations. You are that which knows those things. So every time a question comes up in your mind about awakening, just see that it's just coming from the mind. And then come back and relax. Allow it to meditate you, and I think a door could open up in this space of pure being for you. So I hope this helped. And yeah, that's it.